Why? Why is the AV industry interested in this?
Well, it's where the money is. I mean, this is where their history is. So if they had the signage network in the office, that's primarily where their focus was, and that's a traditional AV dealer. But the opportunity is they can't figure it out yet. If you go to CDW, which is a Chicago-based company here, Best Buy for Business, you look at those companies and even search on smart office, they have not even figured this part out yet. It's complicated because there's so many different pieces to this puzzle. And that's why, coming to the MFP side about a year and a half ago, I always wondered why we didn't sell more displays in this business, because these companies own the network. You own the business from the inside out. You should be able to put the signage up on the network and everything that goes around it. And I truly do feel that this group on the MFP side has a bigger advantage than some of the traditional IT and Pro AV resellers. But they see the opportunity just like you do. But again, we're in the same position where piecing it together is quite difficult.
That's interesting, because it really is about their revenue potential and controlling their future, right? But John, what's in it for the end customer? Why are they, what are they actually selling?
The end customer, you're saving them time, productivity, and improving efficiency. I mean, that's the sell right there. I mean, I guess the hardest conversation to have is how do you start a smart office conversation? You can't just call and say, hey, we sell smart office, let's talk. It's more about what are your pain points, where are you lacking in productivity, and what opportunities are you missing? And you talk about being late to meetings. I mean, think about that. Think of how much time is wasted in a company just being even sharp to some extent.
That's right.
Being late to meetings, you're waiting for someone to show up, they're either on the road, hey, I gotta switch this USB out, oh, let me pull that presentation while you talk. You lose people in a meeting because of this. That's the key for the end user. When you can get all the analytics behind it and show them the value, the moment a meeting stops, everyone jumps on their cell phone. I can name a few people here that jump on the cell phone. The moment the meeting stops, that's what people do. This is all about keeping productivity going. And that's the key to the end user, I think.
Yeah, that's absolutely right.
This is unrehearsed too, so this is good.
Don't jinx it though, all right? So it's interesting because what John's telling you about is why, right? You don't want to lose someone in their cell phone because you can't start the meeting. What we did was we went and looked a little bit, what are the reasons behind why the meetings aren't starting on time? Of course, there's human factors, right? People show up unprepared, they're late, they're not there, they're distracted. But mostly it's the technology factors. How do I start GoToMeeting, Skype, Teams, whatever it is that I want to start? How am I connecting to the big board in the room, right? How do I get the conference bridge rolling? All this stuff has to come together at once. It's interesting, John, because I was thinking about what you're saying. If I'm focused on the technology, then of course people are going to be doing other things, right?
Right. And it's changing. I mean, the workforce is changing. You heard about it from 3 speakers today. All the millennials entering, dominating the workspace. They want things instant, quick. I mean, who made the comment about the car? They don't even want to get their license because they want to be picked up now. It's just a different world that we're entering. And I thought one funny thing, I don't know if anyone caught this, the Microsoft slides that 75% of people aren't happy with their technology in the workplace. Did you see who did that study? Staples. Yeah. Staples.
That's interesting.
That's fine.
So the difference is there's an opportunity because at the customer side, to make that technology work together, it's not just the technology of one vendor, especially in SMB. When you look at what conference system am I using, you go into the same company, you will find different technologies being used. So a solution that bridges across the different technologies that are in place at that customer. The same thing with content repositories, right? Different technologies are used. I would argue that in the email system, it's probably one. And you can see here that Microsoft dominates, especially when you look at it from an on-premise and cloud combined, right? Neck to neck in cloud, but when you look at the combination of the two, they do dominate. So it's this fragmented landscape that is the opportunity. So this is back to what we were talking about a little bit there, John, is that it's the simplicity, right? And when you go to a meeting, what are you focused on? Tell me.
In a meeting?
Yeah. Are you
Content.
focused on the technology, or are you
Content.
focused on the people, the content,
Folks, I
right?
get the meeting over with, but
Yeah.
usually the content
I
is
thought that
the
was
most
this
important
presentation,
part.
by the way, not the meeting.
But I have been in so many meetings where, like I said, you're wasting so much time waiting for someone to get the technology figured out. And even, I know we talked about the bundles, we probably passed over it quickly. It was the entry point into our smart office was these education and conference room bundles. But they truly are plug and play. I mean, turnkey solution, it is, everything is set to go once you plug it in. All the manuals and everything is all directed towards Sharp. So we took all the third-party products and all the communication, if anything were to happen, it's all coming through us. And that's kind of a baby step, step one, but it just shows you that's what customers want. Even that simple bundle of a display,
A display, a mounting bracket,
That's
the
it.
speakers, and the technology that allows it to all work together, right? Because you're not selling the bundle, even though that's what you're pricing. What you're selling is the ability for your guys, your end customers, to walk into a meeting and do what, right? Focus on the people that are there, right? Focus on what's truly important and not get distracted by figuring out how do I use the technology that's in there.